Welcome again to another episode of the C-List Villains, cultivators of the comic culture. I'm your host, AJ. We got Red in the house. Good evening, everyone. Red, what's going on, man?
Shit, I got drywall dust all over me. What's going on with you?
Nothing much. What are you doing at the house right now?
I am remodeling the first floor at the moment. Remember that little thing in there that separates the kitchen and the living room?
The little wall with the post?
Yeah, with that little spindles. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
rid of that. I got rid of that. So I'm spending time smoothing out the little uh I guess platform, and then I gotta texture it after I'm done. We're done here, and that's that should be able to paint it by tomorrow when I get back from work.
What, you're still going to do work tonight?
Yeah, yep. I'm Hey man, it's got to be done. So, I have the house empty and no one to watch. I can do it and make a bunch of noise without anybody screaming at me.
How much longer do you have till that part is done?
You're probably looking about if we're talking about if I work during the day, it would have taken me the day to do it. But it looks like it's gonna be 3 nights worth of sanding, texturing, painting, and granted, I got a whole sloped ceiling, so I have to go up another 15 feet for the rest of that wall to paint it. It's a nice color though. It's ginger tea. It's nice and warm. It's a warm color.
Very feng shui, is that what they say?
Well, we got to update the house, so you figure, yeah, we'll go with the really I don't say woke, but we'll go modern color.
Wait,
Modern.
but isn't that little post thing that wasn't any sort of foundational thing? It was all
Yeah,
aesthetic?
yeah, it's aesthetic. Yeah, it's being carried over from the exterior wall down to wherever the stair landing is, and then down to the wall for the garage. So I figured as much. Or since the little spindles were sandwiched between the pedestal and the drywall in between it, so there was nothing structural about it. So I was able to knock it out. But then
Okay.
I'm gonna need the electrician to help me out as far as like moving the outlets on that location, because I have no clue what I'm doing there.
But I mean, I'm sure like with your background, it's stuff that you can figure out on your own. No.
Yeah, I can, but I'd rather have a professional do it, and I got one on retainer. So yeah, I could just pay him $100 to move it for me. Then I'll just do the rest after that. They're just moving the one J box or two, and then but I'm gonna need them anyway to when I finish off the kitchen. I'm gonna do a whole new kitchen island, new cabinets, probably a whole gas setup for the stove. It's gonna be like a 12-month process, saving money and then doing the little repairs.
Oh man, it sounds expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut out the comic book collecting for a minute, but yeah, I want to dedicate my monies for that one, for that upgrade.
So after what, a year, then it's all good and done. The,
No,
the first floor.
it's gonna be in there. It's gonna be a never ending upgrade because I got the solar is already up. I'm waiting on the battery to be delivered from China and then connected to the grid. That's another 4 weeks worth of waiting from the city to approve it. It's it's the whole deal, which involves a lot of greasing the wheels. Luckily,
Gotcha.
I'm in good with the mayor now
Of of Lathrop.
of Lathrop.
Oh wow, is that something you can talk about or?
No, no,
Huh?
no, no. It's just, because they because of the church he attends, and I used to attend, so you know, kind of, yeah, at least use that relationship to like get my way somehow.
Gotcha,
At
gotcha.
least at least push my stuff to the front of the line, and I will donate to your re-election campaign this November.
Do you know him that well, like on a personal level? I'm just curious.
No, 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 no. But maybe after this, I'll probably get more involved with city civics because I do want to know what's going on with the city after. the next town over where we had the serial killer kill 4 people. Actually, one of those people that we used to work with at Mary Callender's. Yeah, he ended up killing one of the old busboys from there.
Did I
And
work with him or no?
no, I don't think so. You were in college by that time. You started working there.
Oh man,
Yeah, but
Rick Almers.
it was Rodney, Greg, myself, I think Jeanette. Yeah, I know E-Man was already out from Marie Connors, but yeah, he's a good dude. Just like he's from the southeast side of Stockton, kind of like the typical kind of guy, and Latino, where is like he's from the streets, but yet he's from the suburbs and trying to act all tough and thinks he can rap. Uh, that's the type of guy we grew up with. But yeah, apparently, what do you call it? He was just sitting in the Carl's Jr. and then he got shot
Oh fuck!
late night. Yeah,
Damn, man. Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully, he'll get that the like their families will get the justice that they want.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's going to go to trial this week, and we'll figure out from there because apparently he is also involved in a couple killings in Chicago.
This dude, the serial killer guy.
Yeah. There, something about he got caught on camera. He had this specific stride, and it matched with this guy in Chicago. So like, okay, let's see how this plays out.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's.
Okay,
I guess.
how about yours?
I don't have anything somber like that to bring up.
We did have the bad sale for Comic Con. That's what happened.
Yeah. Let's. That is a little somber. SDCC tickets. There was a whole debacle on that. You want to bring in? You want to give us the latest news on how that went down for you?
Well, definitely. I was looking at that Twitter feed and I was forwarding it to you guys, and you kept on getting that the update notification. If I can find the Twitter feed here. Let's see. What was the reading? Oh, they started updating right now. We, along with our registration system, Configio, a community brands company formerly Expo, Logic, and Epic, are investigating this morning's issue, are determining the best efforts to move forward. And after that, I figured, man, they should just move it to a different day. But they worked through their issues and then got the site running. But even though it's pissing off a lot of people, where they want their badges now, but somebody just got to be patient through it, and then eventually people got their badges an hour later. And I could have freaking slept in a little bit longer. So yeah, at least I got away with my badges. I know you got yours, and still there was an issue where one of our friends, where he couldn't put his own name as a guest add-on.
Yeah. So you're talking about John, right?
Yeah.
So the registration is only for returning people. So even if we were tried to add him, because he's never, even though he has an account, he's not a returning attendee, he would have been rejected.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. A lot of people tried, and like I didn't even get all the. I mean, you got all 5 days, so you got preview now. Are you excited for that?
No, but if I can't go because of work, it's going to go to you to use.
Well, we still have the regular open registration, so I'm hoping because I don't know, it was weird because I started panicking a little bit So when I logged in, I put myself first, right? And I had the 4 days. I knew preview night was sold out, but I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I had those logged in or on my card or whatever. But then when I added my girl and I saved it, all of a sudden, um, Saturday had sold out. And I started panicking because usually I try to contact other people to see if they need badges, but I'm like, dude, what
Yeah,
just happened?
yours. Yeah, but
So I was like,
I thought you got yours already because you sent off that screenshot. They said congratulations, you successfully bought
no,
your
did you see it? It was a joke.
where?
It said you were the only person attending.
Oh, I did not know that. I didn't get that.
Yeah, that's why when I sent it, John laughed. If you look at the picture again,
Let's see.
if you look at the picture again, it basically says, "Congratulations, you're the only one going to Comic Con."
Yeah, but I thought that was like, oh no, oh, okay, I get it. Ah, boy.
Yeah, that wasn't a real post. I screenshot that from someone else who put that out.
Oh shit! I thought you got your tickets because of that.
No, no, no. That was a joke post.
Well, son of a bitch.
Yeah. So when I logged in, I initially had the 4 days, but then when I added my girl, she somehow like Saturday sold out. So I started panicking. Like I said, usually I try to hit people up. I was like, screw it, I'll just get these on. I'll just get these right now. I still had the other account waiting to come on, like because I had two computers running. So I was like, I'll just buy these now, wait for the next time, which was like a few more minutes, and
Yeah.
whatever was available, I would have added.
Well, how long were you waiting for?
It was stupid because like I initially when it first started, it said that you have 45 minutes, and then all of a sudden it reset to over an hour. So I don't know what happened, but my wait time log my wait time reset.
So it wasn't your router; it was their system.
Yeah.
Uh, I only got 30 minutes, and then then I went through that after that tweet was sent out.
Yeah, I mean, so when open registration for everyone comes on, I still have to at least get Thursday. Or no, I'm sorry, Saturday.
All right,
So
that's what we'll get everybody else for that.
yeah, we got to get John his too. So
No worries.
I don't even know. I think it's going to be in March. I heard when they're going to have the open registration for everyone.
We'll get the email. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's their first time, well, it was an old company that I guess changed the name, so they should know how much their system should have been inundated. So, but I guess when everybody got fired after the pandemic, I was like, well, no one put the word out. Well, this is why the system's broken. You should keep an eye on it and fix it before you turn on the bad sale. But shit happens.
All right. Well, let's move on to a show that you've been fond of. Not me, not so much, but I have my ups and downs about the show. But
I love that show.
let's talk about She-Hulk, the finale. What did you think about it?
Oh,
Well, what did you think about the show as a whole and the finale?
well, I figured the show was made to make fun of fanboy trolls, really to not to push this woke agenda, but just to be what's that word, meta, just to be in the now. We're using the Disney Plus layout as like the comic panel from the book to infiltrate the real world and interact with her writers, her director, and eventually Kevin, Kevin, not Kevin Feige, but a robot that produces the stories for every Marvel product. It's it made sense to me because you know because there's a lot of plot holes going into that ending,
Uh-huh.
and having a convoluted like that play out, it needed to be to have that outside fourth wall breaking. Like, you ever notice that the one of the guys that attacked her never told, and he went to go to Blonsky's and became this whole, I guess, yurt guru. That he never told her he worked for intelligentsia.
You talking about the leader, right?
Yeah, the head guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
And
never followed up.
Intelligentsia was the main company, right? The main bad guys.
Yeah, which was run by Todd Phelps, the bro, the I think it was hot shit.
Yeah, I mean, did you as far as the last episode, did you like the whole meta of it?
Yeah, it was well within the spirit of what was happening for Sensational She-Hulk, where there's a lot of fourth wall breaking, and I think that it's it, it was a good start to a first season. Definitely, I mean it's a good first season. All in all,
Are they confirmed for a second? Do you know?
that I'm not sure that they did tease that you'll see her in the movie, but they played it off as a joke.
Yeah, and they
But
even brought up X-Men.
yeah, yeah, which we will eventually get. They just don't know as far as like the timeline is concerned. When is Kevin Feige releasing that to the horde, to the masses?
Well, let me ask you a question then. So we saw Daredevil on the show. Do you think when the Daredevil, what is it, Born Again series comes on, it's going to be in the same vein, or is it going to be a little more serious?
I think that's where we're probably going to see a not a procedural type like a CSI, more like a Law and Order. Because in the spirit of She-Hulk, it was more like you said, like Ally McBeal,
Right.
lawyer show, comedy, with a little bit of a Sex and the City appeal to it. But I think they'll probably go with a whole seriousness of a cop drama for Daredevil.
Do you
Probably
think
not the darker tone like it was in Netflix, but they'll probably be along that those lines.
Do you think She-Hulk will make appearance?
Yeah, they're bumping uglies. So yeah, the whole love interest is there. It's she's gonna make a cameo. I don't know who Daredevil's love interest was in the first show because I didn't watch that, but maybe that'll play into this whole love triangle.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what love triangle?
There could be a love triangle if Daredevil had a previous relationship on the previous show, right?
Oh, like Elektra?
Yeah,
I can't remember if they killed her off on the show or not. Do you remember? Do you remember if they killed off Elektra?
I can't recall, but it stopped at the fourth season. That's all I know.
Yeah. Okay, so do you think that another question I wanted to ask you? Are we going to bring back whoever that guy was that tricked She-Hulk? The one that got the blood? Are we going to see him again?
Oh, Josh, the Filipino dude. No,
Hey, as you know what? I usually don't try to you know, be all Filipino support, but I was really hoping he was going to be a good guy, and then they made him a bad guy. I'm like, man.
no, but we're too much depicted as this nice guy, and he used that. He used that what do you call it? That stereotype of us being nice, and then turned to his advantage, and then got the blood for intelligentsia.
That's true. I didn't even think about it that way. Do you think he'll be back?
No, no, I'll see him. We'll probably see him on another show because that was such a small role, and really insignificant to the universe, but only really important to that episode. Actually, the two episodes, because it carried over from the wedding episode and into her going to Blonsky's because she's head over heels over this too because lay the bed with her.
I mean, I thought I don't think it was that small of a role. I mean, it was a significant role, though, right? Or no?
It's significant to the point where they got the blood, but it's because he was just hired help, a hired goon.
That's true. Yeah.
Remember, the difference between the goon and a henchman is henchmen are believed in the cause that you promote versus a goon is just paid.
He's just paid. Yeah, so he's a goon.
The goon. So yeah, it'd be nice to see him, but I don't know what role he would play as far as like does he still work for Intelligentsia or just random Filipino guy knocking up superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah. What about the? I was hoping they were going to bring back the girl, the party girl. What's her name?
Oh, I love her.
Candy or with some
Madison.
Madison.
An
That's
I
it.
and two N's. It's not where you think. It's man, I Twitter stalk her now.
Oh, she has. Well, obviously she has the social media. So
Yeah. Patty Guggenheim, but
is she gonna? Did she say anything about returning
I don't know.
to any Marvel stuff?
But you know what how Disney and Marvel are just gonna ride that pony till it's dead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so we might see her in Long Show as like probably a roommate.
Herbs is asking, would you rather have seen more courtroom or more fights?
I mean, it's her. I guess her battles in the courtroom were pretty interesting, but I don't watch Law and Order for that stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm not into the whole legality of things. I'd like watching politics, but as far as like law being implemented and fought for, it's like it's not my cup of tea. So I would like to see more actual fist fights from She-Hulk herself. I mean, it was cute that having her when she was drunk and she was trying to fight Titania while she was drunk. That was quite adorable.
So I don't understand that. That was one thing I didn't get. So if she was drunk normal and then she turns to the Hulk, do you automatically assume like her metabolism just grows exponentially where she's completely sober after that?
Yep. Explained on the first episode. Yep.
Okay.
Metabolism gets kicked up. It's just like Steve Rogers' super soldier serum, where you'll never get drunk. But if you drinking and still feeling a little bit of effects, and you shrink down back to human form, then yeah, you'll feel it.
Okay. All right. I got to ask you, what do you think about the Hulk son, Scar? I mean, I have to say I wasn't too happy about the way he looked. He didn't look like the comic book accurate, son. He looked all like, for some reason they made him look meek, like not like all badass. Like when they introduced him, he looked all like not like
Shy.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, Herb says the haircut. Yes.
Hey, yeah, he looked like a Shaolin monk.
Did you like that introduction?
I never knew about that spec, nor knew he had a son. But if Hulk had made it with a regular person, I felt sorry for her vagina.
No, he hooked up with
If he hooked up with another Hulk, then cool.
with the queen from Sakaar, from what I remember.
Okay. If she's another Hulk, then cool. Then at least she'd be able to handle that monster sausage. But if he hooked up, maybe if him and Nat were doing it and he was in Hulk form, yeah, that's one. That just turned the hallway a lot bigger.
No, I don't think he would have done that. Yeah, but yes, I agree.
It goes back to the question where when Superman does it with Lois Lane, does he go easy on her, or you know,
I
is it
think I think they yeah, I think he does have to go easy on her,
okay? Okay.
right? I mean, if he goes full on, she's going to be ripped in half.
I mean, he's not going super speed, more 1,000 pumps a second just to fucking get a nut off. It's that's you trying to feel into it too, not just shoot off sperm.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so overall, what's your well? Let's give a what's your grade
That's
on
right,
the
Earth is the tip.
what, what's your grade on the last episode and the show overall?
For last episode 9-4 did, which still didn't cover the whole plot hole with the intelligence guy turn hurting for a Yurton guy. And then, but as overall series, I give it a 9.6. It's fun, and I like the fact that people got mad that it wasn't the Shield that they expected, but it's I know it's not just for them, but it's also for newer viewers, and they're probably pulling in all the female viewers that Disney's lacking of. Oh, what would you grade it at?
It was average. I don't know what an average grade would be, like an 8.
That's a B minus.
So like an 8.4, I guess. How about that? Is that a B? Is that a solid B?
That's a solid B, but I thought you were going for like C's.
No, I mean I wasn't. It had its moments. It
You were
did.
critical, like in the middle of the thing, like you had a trudge through watching it.
I did, but I did finish it. Unlike like what was the other show that the Patriot show or whatever?
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker, yeah. That I just could not finish through. Even knowing what happens at the end, I couldn't go through that.
Oh, you got a trudge through Peacemaker. I was enjoying Peacemaker. I'm easily entertained.
I mean, I thought She Hulk was I would say like an 8.2, 8.4. It was solid. It had its moments. I did like Madison. And then the last episode, it was how can I say it was I wouldn't say entertaining, but it was different, and I was okay with the breaking the fourth wall thing.
It gave you more insight into the actual making of or
Yeah.
the background.
Do you think she's going to continuously break the fourth wall if she's in movies? Then,
She has to, because if Deadpool does it, then why not her?
yeah. Well, so you think two characters can because we know Deadpool's going to break the fourth wall.
Yeah, yeah, but she goes to way extreme. She breaks panels to get to you know, actually do the breaking of the fourth wall. Where Deadpool just looks at you like fucking Jim Halpert at the camera and gives you that look and then that smirk and then the quip.
Yeah. All right. Is there any other Disney Plus shows that? Oh, did you watch the Werewolf by Night?
Oh, that shit was good.
All right, I didn't finish it, so you want to?
No, we'll talk about it next week. Just have you three watch it first, and we'll discuss because there was a lot of first appearances on that one, and appearances period, and possibly the most bloodiest show on Disney Plus at the moment.
That must have happened at the last half, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I only watched the first 30, and I didn't finish it. So
It's
I keep
45.
hearing, I keep hearing it's bloody, but I didn't notice anything that was
Well,
so
it's black and
bloody
white.
about it.
It was black and white, but maybe that's to ease off some of the violence was to turn it black and white, and the only color you see is the actual jewel until
Oh,
the
that's
end.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But it was a
Andor. Oh, good. What?
little bit of what's that word? Morbid. Yeah, morbid. We're having that guy's corpse animated in animatronic, like it was.
Oh, that was in the very beginning, right?
Yeah, like it was like part of the presidents of the United States animatronic at
Yeah, at
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Yeah.
Yeah, that reminded me a lot of Tales from the Crypt.
That's a show they need to bring back. Actually, Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't even know why they haven't. They always I mean, there's nothing like there's a bunch of like horror anthologies that are always coming out, but it's not like
Yeah,
they don't.
HBO, Warner Brothers, all in disarray right now. So it's nothing's gonna happen until they get their shit together.
Yeah. All right. Did you watch Andor?
Andor, yeah. Oh, where were we at? Okay, so I don't think we discussed even the first episode of this, but we'll go from we'll try to work our way backwards. But yeah, right now we were left. They just finished their mission at the base,
I think
and
that was the last episode for the season too.
yeah, no, I think there was at least six. Oh wait, there's three. That you're right. Hold on, let me look at that. Go ahead and talk. Andor episodes. Andor
All
episodes.
right. Yeah. So the last episode of you saw the last episode, right? The one
Yeah,
last week? All right. So they finally did the little space heist. Took out like I think half the crew died though. So I mean,
yeah, which was a bit sad, but you find out that one of the guys is only in it for the money.
that's the thing. Like I thought he was testing him, like to see like are you really in for the fight or are you just in it for the money? I thought he was testing him, but what's his name? Cassian, right?
Yeah,
He just straight up kills him. So
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
I don't
guess he
think
was for the money.
well he wasn't for the money. Well, actually, I know Cashin did it because he was paid for it, but the other guy was in it just totally just to steal the money that and leave the other person fighting for the rebellion in high water. And it's 12 episodes. There should be
Also, there's more.
yeah, there's more.
Okay.
It's left every Wednesday until the 23rd, right before Thanksgiving.
All right. What did you think about the show so far?
Um, I haven't heard any complaints from the fanboys. Have you?
No, I mean, I did feel like there was some in between episodes of the planning stuff. Did not need to be two episodes. I felt like there was a whole lot of planning that should have been done within like one episode at most.
True, that's true. But I guess they're trying to build up a story and establish characters because we only know of Cassian Andor, and then now we know of uh not Moff Gideon, but the redheaded chick.
Mon Mothma, right? Is it?
Yeah. The one that ends up leading the rebellion
Yeah.
that of New Hope. So that's I guess they're just finding ways to tie it all together to New Hope and Rogue One.
I mean, we have to assume that everyone in this original heist dies right before Rogue One, because Cassian on
As
his
far as like
own, right?
yeah, as far as like initiating the rebellion, and yes, we could safely assume that the supporting cast or Andor meet their end on this show. But I don't know how far they're gonna go back in order to meet the president, which is Rogue One.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen what's his name the black dude
Lando Calrissian.
no the one with the funky eye.
Oh, I know you're talking. Saw Gerrera, right? Saw Gerrera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saw Gerrera.
Saw Gerrera. What's his actor's name? Man, now it's in the tip of my tongue.
Yep, I know what you're talking about, but definitely I can't remember shit right now. Anyway, Saw Gerrera actor, which would be not that guy, Forrest Whitaker.
That's right, Forrest Whitaker.
There you go.
I didn't even know he was going to be on the show.
Well, they already teased him on the third episode. Third? Yeah, when Homeboy dropped them off the planet, and they mentioned his name, about meeting him, but he's not on the current cast list on the Wikipedia. Maybe they're going about it every episode and just updating that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't want to put spoilers out there.
What do you? What's your grade overall on the show?
So far, it's a 9-0. It's solid. It's fun. Um, kind of the pacing's kind of off for me though.
Yeah, I would say it's a solid show as well for me. 9. I'd give it a 9. I do hope that the pacing picks up a little bit because there's some moments to drag.
Yeah, I mean we're done. It seems like we're done with the first arc. Then we're gonna jump on the next arc within the next half of this season.
I mean, I'm more interested also in seeing more of the antique seller guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he's pretty interesting.
He's gonna Stellan Skarsgård. He's gonna play something huge, especially if he's got all that antiquities in there from the Star Wars lore. That those have to play into that in the show somehow, and we're probably gonna see some Old Republic stuff as well.
Do you think he survives the first season?
I know he will. He's got to.
I think.
He's one of the principal players anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if they've finished shooting everything, but he's definitely a character that I want to see more of. So hopefully he doesn't die.
Yeah, because he's currently funding the rebellion.
Yeah. And he helped them get all that money to fund more of the rebellion.
Yeah, and he seems like he's like Harriet Tubman. Like
Right.
he's part of the whole underground.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So he can't die yet when the mission just started. As far as like, I guess the whole end game is to find out what the Empire is doing, and then get the plan to the Death Star.
Oh, that's right. We got to see how he plays in that role.
Because I don't think we're gonna see a lot of Galen Erso at all.
You don't think so?
Nah, but I think we'll probably get like bits here and there. It's like what's going on in the Empire, because they'll be infiltrating more Empire bases and places. It probably will get spies. So that's how they'll probably catch wind of the whole Death Star.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
It's not going that way because there's a lot of that illusion going on.
Yeah. I was gonna say another show. Oh, you gonna watch what was that movie that's coming out? Black Adam. Are you looking forward to that?
Was that on this Thursday, right?
Yeah, this weekend. You gonna watch it?
I don't know yet.
Wow, you're not sold on it?
Yeah, I'm such a fanboy for Dwayne Johnson since his wrestling days, but it's because the way DC's disappointed me over the years, I don't feel any excitement for it. Like for other films.
Really?
Would you watch it? Would you watch it after watching that trailer?
Yeah, I would. What trailer? Is there a new one?
Yeah, they updated one with a bunch more action on there.
Oh.
Herb says, name a good rock movie. Walking Tall.
I'm gonna go with what's the one where he's in the jungle?
Jumanji or Jungle Cruise?
No, the one where with Sean William Scott.
Oh, that's The Rundown.
Yeah, that one with.
There's 4 movies with him in the jungle, so you got to be specific.
That's true. What are the other 3?
Jumanji 2, The Rundown, Jungle Cruise. Oh, and Rampage. There's another one.
Yeah.
It's because he almost wears the same brown khaki shirt.
I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to Black Adam. I'm probably going to try and watch it this weekend. We'll see. Are you looking forward more to Black Adam or Wakanda Forever? Is it
Uh,
Wakanda or Black Panther 2?
it'll be Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. It's a whole thing. Yeah, looking forward more to that because we want to see what happens after post Chad Chadwick Boseman. But I'll still watch Black Adam for the
But
sake
not
of.
in theaters.
No, I'll watch it in the theaters. I'm just not enthused about it.
What could get? I mean, you liked Peacemaker, so I mean, and I think they're going to bring back Henry. I liked Henry Cavill as Superman.
Yeah, it would. I like him as well. It's years of disappointment with DC. It just accumulated to this. It's a lot of what's that word? Pest, not pessimism, but I just don't believe in the product.
Okay, I
I
can
don't,
see that.
I don't believe in it that it'll do better than the what DC and WB has put out decades ago, I guess. But then again, most most things that came out of DC and WB is really it either ages well or it's pure shit.
Speaking of which, have you been listening to the Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum podcast?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh,
I'm,
you
I'm,
should.
I'm still trying to finish up the Office ladies.
Okay. Yeah, but if you ever have the chance, because they pretty much go through.
Episode by episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was digging through my whole DVD collection. I forgot that I have the whole season 1 through 10 box set of Smallville.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
unopened.
go ahead. What were you saying?
Unopened. It's still on the cellophane.
I'm gonna go out there and say that Michael Rosenbaum top 3 Lex Luthor characters that
Top three. I see he's one.
I could say one, but I don't want to overstep Gene Hackman.
Who's your two?
I would say Lex Luthor from animated series,
Okay, all right. I'm glad you said that versus
Kevin Spacey,
Kevin Spacey or the other guy, Jesse Eisenberg, or was it?
yeah, Jesse Eisenberg, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That would have had to slap you through the screen if you said they were number two.
No. I would say, and plus, like, I feel like there's been more, but I can't think of any. Oh, John Cryer played Lex Luthor. I heard he was a pretty good Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but he did the whole Arrowverse kind of deal, so
It doesn't count because he was in an actual Superman foe.
No, because I haven't seen it, so I'll watch it. But
Oh,
just to solidify his role as Lex, because I've always known him as John Cryer from 2.5 Men, or John Cryer from 16 Candles.
yeah. I think a lot of people couldn't get over the fact that he was always kind of playing like the goofy,
Yeah,
like,
he was pigeonholed in that role.
yeah. So then he had to do this, and he got to flex his acting chops a little bit. Yeah. All right. Anything else we need to cover?
Oh, let's see. Well, there's Walking Dead that's coming on. There's also Rick and Morty that just restarted. But you don't watch Rick and Morty, huh?
No, I do. Yeah. The season has been a little weird though, because it's not science adventures. It's all like it's not planetary adventures.
It will be because they got the rift fixed. But did you notice the little shout out to Mantika?
No. When?
Okay, it's the Night Persons episode, and they're getting away from their night people,
Mm-hmm.
and they're jumping onto the freeway in the car.
Okay.
Highway 120.
Do they live in Manteca? Is that where they're from?
They didn't say where they live, but because of Justin, That's how he shout out to the whole fandom in the area was put 120 on the cartoon map.
That's the junction to I-5, right?
That's the carry that's the crosstown between I-5 and 99.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Oh man.
watch that, you'll see it.
And how was they started the new season of Walking Dead?
Yeah, we're about 5 episodes left. So three already were shown. We're probably looking at since the book shows the kid killing off Rick, but they killed off the kid last episode, which means that the Pamela Milton is the one is your main antagonist. Uh, but we'll see how it plays out. It's really it's using some portions of the storyline from the book, but then they're also putting in some new stuff in there as well because of the way the characters are being shuffled around. Yeah, I missed that too, Herbs. I missed
Is
that too.
Herbs from NorCal?
He is the Bay Area.
Manteca water slides.
Well, there is a Great Wolf's Lodge across the freeway from where the old Manteca water slides were from, or it was said.
What did they do with the old Manteca water slide?
It is now it holds in rainwater when we have the torrential rain.
Oh, I mean, I remember the K-Win Summer Jams. That was the thing at Manteca water slides, right?
Yes, it
K-Win.
was. Yes, it was, and so was our grad night for both eighth grade and high school.
Yeah. Wait. What were you guys doing? Oh, you guys. They opened the water slides for you guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, we didn't even get that, or if we did, I didn't. I don't remember it.
Your school wasn't big enough.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we need to cover tonight?
Have you been watching Interview with the Vampire?
No, you know I can't do scary movies or scary shows.
Not scary at all, but it is. It is a mind fuck. I swear. It's if you've seen the original with Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, that thing got it upped it like 10 times over. Like this is the way it should have been interpreted.
But I mean, I remember watching the movie, and I thought the movie was good.
Movie was good, but damn it, this show is just a whole new level of what it is to be a vampire. It is a whole lot of eroticism, really.
Is it on what channel is it on?
AMC.
Okay. How many episodes have been on?
Three.
All right, what Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah, give it a watch. It's not scary at all. It's just great storytelling.
All right. Does it so? Is it a mini series, or are they gonna continue?
It's just gonna be within this season. The whole book. They'll probably move on to the next Anne Rice book after this because they're trying to do their own monster universe, like the way Universal's doing it with their Universal monsters, and then with Disney Plus starting off with Werewolf by Night, and we're pretty soon gonna probably get like their version of Frankenstein, and others. So it's because of Halloween, and they're banking on that.
All right. What about the Christian Slater character? Is he cool?
He is now played by a curmudgeon old man, and he's got more. The character itself and the actor plays off that he has more issues than Christian Slater character was in the original film, because he also has a part to play into that, and they never really utilized that character in the movie.
Okay. All right. I mean, I don't know if I can watch the back episodes. I'll try to look for it. and watch it.
Yeah, oh, it's on demand. Should be on there.
Yeah. All right. Anything else we got to cover?
Nope. We'll just hopefully there's no Rick and Morty this Sunday, and
There wasn't one last night.
no, the repeat last night. I don't know why.
Yeah, it was weird because not last weekend, but the weekend before, they didn't have a new one, right?
Yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
they? Yeah, and I was like, "What's
I
going on?"
don't know why they skipped not 2 Sundays in a row, but one Sunday and then put a new episode last week.
Yeah,
And
and then
it
yeah.
was it's it, I don't know, something going on with scheduling, but definitely that there's probably more to it with because of Cartoon Network, there's Discovery, WB, that whole shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wonder if they're going to continue making it.
Well, remember the news was that Cartoon Network is supposed to be dead by the end of the year since Warner Discovery is trying to sell that channel off or something because they discontinued they canceled a lot of shows, and I think that was the other one. Boomerang was also being sold off, but they're leaving that management team by themselves. They're gonna do their own house cleaning.
What's Boomerang?
Boomerang is more of the Hanna-Barbera.
Okay.
It's more a premium channel, so you don't get that for free.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I don't know. Even though like Cartoon Network was a little after my time, I still watched a few of those Cartoon Network shows that were.
Yeah, we only watched it for Toonami, really.
Yeah. No, there was a couple like the Teen Titans episode show that was around like 20 years ago. The Young Justice show. Yeah.
I watched Ed and Eddie, Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, all that stuff like from the early 2000s.
Yeah. Codename Kids was really good.
Yeah. We were in high school, but yeah, fuck, there was something to watch after getting out of high school.
Yeah. All right. Anything else? We good?
Yeah, we got. There you go.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back next week. We'll hopefully some of us will watch Black Adam. I'm gonna try and watch it this weekend. Maybe we can do a review if all of us watch
Werewolf
it.
by Night.
Oh yeah, Werewolf by Night. Yeah. That's a little easier to watch. It's only an hour. We all have Disney Plus, so expect a review on that, guys. With that being said, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys all next week. Peace out. Thanks again for listening to another episode of the Sealess Villains podcast, your cultivators of the comic culture. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and email us at sealessvillains@gmail.com. You can also leave us a voicemail or text us at 209-975-7597. Be sure to join Luke Week's Facebook group, Rare Keys and First Appearance Comics. And you can follow us on our 2 Instagram accounts, Sealess Villains and Sealess Villains Podcast. Lastly, follow the villains on their separate IG accounts, at Luke Weeks, at C-List Villainous Red, at C-List E-Man, and I am at AJ the Comic Collector. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you all next episode.